Sword thrust. Hold the sword in the right hand. Thrust the sword forward with it upstanding or flat. The arm and the sword are in a straight line, with the strength extending to the point of the blade. Sword chop. Hold the sword in the right hand with it upstanding. Chop it downwards. The arm and the sword are in a straight line, with the strength extending to the blade. Sword uppercut. Hold the sword in the right hand with it upstanding. Chop it forward and upwards, with the strength extending to the front of the blade. Sword upward parry. Hold the sword in the right hand with it upstanding. Parry it with the point of the blade upwards and backwards, or downwards and backwards, with the strength extending to the blade. Sword pointing. Hold the sword in the right hand with it upstanding. Raise the wrist and make the point of blade vigorously downwards, with the strength extending to the point and the arm straightened. Sword slicing. Hold the sword in the right hand with it flat. Slide the sword from the front towards the left or from the back forward, in a curve, at the height of the chest or between the chest and the belly, with the strength extending to the blade of the sword. Sword hack. Hold the sword in the right hand, hack it flat toward the left laterally, with the strength extending to the blade and the arm straightened. Sword side parry. Hold the sword in the right hand and parry it aside upwards or downwards, with the strength extending to the front part of the blade and the arm and the sword in a straight line. Sword tilting. Hold the sword in the right hand with it upstanding. Lower the wrist and make the point of the blade vigorously upwards, with the strength extending to the point of the blade and the arm straightened. The point of the blade should be raised above the head. Cloud sword. Hold the sword in the right hand, circle it flat as to form clouds over the head or the front top around the wrist as the axis, holding up the head. Sword finger. Straighten the forefinger and middle finger together. Other fingers roll to the palm. Press the thumb onto the first knuckle of the ring finger. The whole set of elementary Jianshu consists of 4 sections and 34 movements, including commencing and finishing movements. It contains 7 stances, including bow stance, squatting stance, empty stance, resting stance, and cross-legged sitting. 14 sword techniques, including sword thrust, sword chop, sword uppercut, sword upward parry, sword hack, and sword pointing, as well as 2 balance techniques and various footwork. The skills and features of Jianshu include lightly and swift playing, active body, flexible wrist, integrating both force and tenderness, and facile and graceful manners. Please watch the demonstration of the whole routine of elementary Jianshu. Please watch again the back demonstration of the whole routine of elementary Jianshu.